But I'm sure if you have enough sanctified, you'll eventually get one with the the double. It just takes a long while for everyone to get there, and you know not as easy to get natural rolls, but you can just roll one stat for what you need. So
I'm curious how lightning does. I have a lightning quiver that's pretty good.
yeah, you can try it. I mean it does well for speeds. Because it's splits to three or whatever like thing.
Right.
So it does well. In the beginning it was really really fun. Like because I played Lightning at first, and then people are like, well, Macro and all that were like fire, fire. So I tried fire, but visually, it was underwhelming already. Like just from switching from Lightning to fire, visually it felt underwhelming, and so I went to cold instead because I was like, I don't know. I crafted the Guardian Bracer and that was it. I was like, yeah, they gave me 20, so the game tells me you should just go cold first. So I went cold and then I stuck with it for a long time while preparing for fire and so on and so on. So yeah, so I haven't gone back to lightning. And I don't have the room to um keep collecting. I think I do have a Guardian Bracer for lightning though. I just haven't gone back to it, but you can try it. I think you can just try GR110 or something with lightning. It should work. And yeah, I put in a killer now, by the way. Um,
Oh, did you?
for yeah, for the extra even over the top. Basically, I have elusive ring and a killer for because I'm using Squirt's necklace, right? So basically, a killer counteracts the or helps to counteract the Squirt necklace in a way. But like yeah, so if you're using Hellfire and if you're able to add in a killer, you're just as long as you have enough monsters to hit, you'll never run down. And in fact, the punishment rune on the preparation, if you have enough CDR, like let's say you have excessive CDR, so let's say for some reason you've gone up to like 40 or 45% CDR, um and that is actually even better for a killer because now your preparation punishment comes back faster by like even 2 or 3 seconds to where if there's nothing for you to hit more than often because you have somebody else that's way stronger killing stuff ahead of you, then you have to push preparation even sooner. So then the extra CDR over the top, regardless of 38 point whatever that you only really need for vengeance uptime, it actually helps for punishment for a killer. So so in that setup, I switched to so if I'm not doing speeds, then if I'm like half speeds, I call it half speeds because the acrobatic vault uses cooldown, meaning that I can't keep up necessarily all the time for vaulting. It has like a short 2 second window of downtime. So, but it doesn't use discipline. So I literally have nothing that uses discipline. And then my preparation is punishment, which gives me the hatred for the killer. So whenever I am just strafing for nothing, and then I see that my killer fell off, I can just press the preparation on cue to give me back that little off chance that something is about to hit me. Um, in that 1 second, then I have a killer back on. And then if I continue have issues with hatred, then punishment helps either way. So I just thought that that's an interesting thing for the Aquila setup because
So
yeah,
I just blazed through this 105.
with the lightning.
Yeah, but and it's not augmented, and my bracers aren't set for lightning.
Oh wow, yeah, then lightning works too. So yeah, you can. Yeah, I'm sure cold and lightning does fine.
And
Either way.
lightning almost seems more powerful.
Okay. Yeah.
So it almost seems more powerful.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but it's like because it's when it hits, it splits off.
Yes.
When
Exactly.
there's especially when there's like only like a small tight group, it incinerates the group.
Yes. Yes. Yep. That's why in the beginning it was really like I was using it, I was really happy. And then when I switched to fire, because fire is like Fortress Ballista, you have to kill what's in front of you or what you already hurt them. So it's kind of very underwhelming compared to
Right.
lightning. So that's why I I mean, sure, tried and tested. Everyone tested fire. Most of the time, fire is really good. But I felt like lightning is actually like really strong. It so
In the regular builds, it's stronger.
yeah. In the shadow, the original, yeah. So I mean, I'm not that surprised though. Like it being really good. I just haven't gone back to it.
I'm gonna switch to it for a little while and see what happens. I
Yeah,
just re-rolled my bracers to 20% lightning. I'm gonna use this other. So the holy point shot I have is 20% lightning, 1,000 dex, attack speed, crit, and 15% impale.
yeah, because I can actually mess with, my, you know, I have so many more extra holy point shots that I can mess with. I actually have a lightning one, the non-ancient. It's it's a non-ancient one. It's 16, 19, 8 CDR, 15% impale, 12 discipline, and but it's only 77% as a non-ancient. But that's the lightning one that I kept for fun, just to show that it rolled 15%. Yeah, and then I have another one that has 1.1% chance to freeze on hit, but it's a really bad one. But I can just easily just mess around with sanctifying. I have so many, so if I want to play lightning, like you said that it's really strong, then I can always mess with it whenever.
Yeah, I think it feels pretty good. The only problem is my health is a little bit low. I'm at 584.
Yeah, if you're using captains, it's like super low. Yeah, when I played captains, I was like, I mean, when I set it up, I was like down low. So you have to, do more Paragon core points to try to get yourself above a certain amount that you will feel like you're not squishy. So like 650k or something.
Guess I need to go make some more green emeralds. Then I'm just gonna freaking callus on all this shit.
Yep, yep. That's what I mean, I stalled for basically a full week. And so this weekend augment, but I worked on earlier today before helping. I worked on my main gems. I got my 4 core main gems all the way to 121 already. Just doing 120s.
It's dude, lightning just shreds.
Okay. Okay. I can mess around. I can mess around with it. I'll use some holy point shots here. Just try to get something interesting. I mean,
I mean, this is a 115, and I'm just walking through it.
yeah, I can mess around. I'll mess around with this one. Oh, I got lightning dex, area, multi-shot, discipline, and strafe on the first roll.
That's a nice one though.
Yeah, so I mean, I can just keep area for fun. That's hilarious.
Four and a half minute 115. It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's nice for lightning. Yeah.
And I'm not using Bane of the Stricken, which I might switch to and see. Right now. I'm using Zay's Taeguk, and Trapped.
Yeah, I'm using um Stricken, Taeguk, and Zaze. Just I switched to Zaze for fun because I just thought, well, I want to try to make it more offensive. So I just did Zaze there instead of the trapped. I'm playing opposite of you basically.
I mean, it felt smooth and clean.
And then let me search for my Guardian bracers. Do I have the lightning one? I think I'm pretty sure I kept the lightning one, right? Yeah, but it's not ancient. Okay, it's not ancient. All right. I mean, I don't really have to have an ancient one. By the way, I've used up all like um 10 saved spots, except the first one I can change to lightning now if I want from the beginning. So I had a beginning build that I set up from like early on, but like I have used up all 10. Okay, I'll try lightning 115. Huh. And I got a shield pylon first. Uh, yeah, it just shreds the trash.
You see, it's just crazy.
Yep. I mean, I knew it was crazy, but I didn't try it in the speeds like this. Yeah, and I'm using Squirt's necklace, so
Yeah, so it's like insane.
yeah. Yep. And I have area for it too, so and power, shield and power. But the map is bad, but still, it's keep depths, but it doesn't matter. I'm wrecking this 115.
Yeah, it's insane.
Shield power and anything gets tripped. Double elite plus got shredded.
I'm sure your sheet DPS is higher than mine too.
Uh, well, after strafing 5.7. But like, yeah, my sheet in town it was 3.4.
Yeah, so I'm only at 2.3, so I can just imagine you're just fucking smashing through it.
Tearing, yeah, yeah. It's even faster than my fire, which I'm not surprised actually, because I like cold, so lightning is just even crazier. Oh, and channeling, I didn't even need it.
Yeah, so that's probably gonna be a super fast run.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you using Are you using Crimsons or are you using Guardian?
Guardian,
That's why.
yeah. Just did it three. Wait, yeah, 306.
Yeah, that's fast.
Yeah, and I'm not using trapped, so I could go actually even faster because
Nice.
yeah, because trap is actually like more immediate. At 305. Okay. All right, let me try trapped. It's not gonna beat the pylon order though. Let's see.
something more interesting you could try.
What's that?
I'm talking about the lightning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, going back to it again, it's fun. Indeed, indeed.
Seems pretty strong.
Yep. Yeah, it is. I got the Shrouded Moor map, and then now I'm at the Furnace map. I mean, the Plague Tunnels. I'm keeping on pace, even with the traps, so...
You're playing mindless build too, though, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I always have been since the 27th. Since my GR, since I started with all guilds, just like the old traditional Shadow Impale. That's why I play the mindless way. Yeah, so I'm playing mindless, and I'm vaulting, so I'm like just going ahead. But I'm not using focus and restraint, so I mean I'm losing the instantaneous damage, but and I have my Aquila and elusive, so it's like super mindless. It's like super, super, super mindless because if you die, it's like terrible. Because in the max roll, like if you look at the buffed, if you get look at the buffed, it's 1 billion toughness. Well, Taeguk plus elusive plus Aquila, it's 1 billion plus. It's 2 billion actually, 2.2. Full stacks Taeguk gets my toughness to 2.2 billion. so so if you want super 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 mindless, so far it's about the same even without the best two pylons because I just got channeling, and then I can just vault into all my Oculus rings whenever I want. Got a Waller, so that stalled me like a little bit. Let's see. So without the shield pylon and the power, I am slowed by. So this is a 417, which makes sense. All right, got the Gem of East to 116.
Still pretty fast.
Yeah, 3 to 4 minutes is pretty good. And my bracers is not ancient. It's like a 25.5. Well, I could make it 6. This ancient Kale that I just got is a one. It's the one of the lowest min max ever. 1.1 to 1.477. So 1477. That's so low.
That's bad.
But it's basically the same version as mine, basically.
Lighter is fucking me up.
The electrified or
No, the pedophile boss.
oh blighter. Okay, right. I
Yeah, it was a 4.5 minute because he kept killing me over and over.
got 6 crit.
My resist is a little bit low, I think.
Oh yeah, what is it?
My lowest resistance is 1008.
Your lowest resistance 1008. Yeah, yeah. I mean 1000 above 1000 is okay. As long as it's not the main two or three, and it depends on what affixes you're taking a little longer than you usually need to. But yeah, in general, yeah, it's just slightly under. Mine's well, if I my guardian set is 1155 is the cold lowest.
Yeah, I think my cold and fire is low.
Yeah, my physical is 1.3, my fire is 1.3, my lightning is 1.3. My highest is arcane apparently with 1.6. And I don't have all res boots yet, so I could be even better. Well, balanced wise. And because my channeling shoulders was originally with all res already. Yeah, so that's why I have such high resist. Because I originally had quite a lot in the beginning. So I'll be back in 15 minutes. Alright, back. I'm gonna do the lasting later. Oh, off-screen kill. Okay. Oh, shield it again. Oh, that guy has shielding too. Hmm. Off-screen killing is actually really fun with the lightning. Hmm. Shield and power already. Well then. Look. Ridiculous. It's double elite. This could be the fastest time yet. Shield's almost down. Shield just went down. This is with trapped. That was the fastest time yet. 2:45. Nice. And my 16th petrified scream, I think it is. Defensive Sinar shoes. Interesting. Alright. I have like no room whatsoever.